coming into our yin practice, starting in our child's pose. Connecting with the breath. Maybe start to notice where you're feeling any tension, resistance in the body here. Start to push the breath to those areas of the body. And slowly extend the arms forward. Coming into your extended child's pose. And from here, float up to tabletop. And let's work that upper body first, coming in for melting heart. So take the knees, hips width apart. Make sure the hips stay stacked over the knees as you begin to walk those palms forward. So we're coming into a shoulder opener, upper back opener. So once you walk the palms out and can't walk them anymore, slowly start to let the chest drop. And you may feel this instantly in the shoulders getting a stretch. So just ease into this because we're going to hold here. Don't go too deep too quickly. Just let your body naturally, slowly find the pose. Maybe the forehead rests on the ground. And just make sure you stay with your breath. Feel the upper back opening up. Maybe the armpits, the shoulders, the arms. If you're really open here, you can maybe start to shift your gaze forward towards the top of your mat, lowering your chin down. And if you want to try that and just see how it feels, could get pretty intense. So just do what you feel good doing today. Listen to your body. And take this time to turn inward, center, quiet any internal chatter in the mind. So in our yin practice, we search for that edge, that point of resistance, maybe tightness, tension, maybe discomfort, never pain. When you find that edge, hold and just breathe. Allow the the body to surrender, do its magic, just go deeper, open up. And from here, taking 2 more nice deep breaths before releasing. Nice deep inhale, exhale, let it go. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly, gently, mindfully float those forearms down, the elbows down. Make your way onto the belly. And just take the arms alongside the body. And turn the head to the right, resting that left ear. Just let the entire body relax, melt into the ground. Feel a gentle neck stretch. And come back through center. And just turn the head to the opposite side, resting that right ear. Let the shoulders drop towards the ground. Let the legs just go limp. Close the eyes. Begin to feel the entire body just relax. And then from here, turning the head back towards center, maybe grounding the forehead. Let those arms extend overhead, palms facing down. Keeping our focus on the shoulders, the upper body. Let's take that left arm out in T, palm facing down. We're going to come into another shoulder opener. Walk that right palm outside the right side of your chest, elbow to the sky. Use it as support to push into the ground and then roll onto your left side. Maybe bend that right knee. Grounding the right foot. Opening the chest to the sky. Maybe float that right arm up. Maybe wrap that right arm around the lower back. So just start to open up, feeling a nice opening in the chest, especially the left shoulder. Maybe reach around with that right hand, find the left hand. So just opening up. Let the head relax, getting a stretch in the neck. Staying with the breath. Taking 2 deep breaths. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. And let's slowly start to release. Float that right arm back, grounding it, helping you come back to roll onto the belly, nice and slow. Back to center. Float that left arm up overhead, right arm. Ground the forehead. And just notice how that left shoulder feels, the left upper body feels compared to the right. And then let's move to the opposite side. Right arm extends out in T. Walk that left palm in. Begin to roll onto your right side. Bend that left knee, around the left foot. Maybe float that left arm up. Maybe wrap it around the lower back. Maybe reach for that opposite hand. Think about opening the chest to the sky. Relax the head and the neck. Close the eyes. Keep searching for that edge. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Let's slowly start to release, coming back to center, nice and slow. Rolling back onto the belly. Extend both arms overhead. And from here, let's float those arms in towards the body, coming up onto the forearms, coming in for sphinx pose. Taking the legs mats width apart. Walk the elbows underneath the shoulders, spread those fingers nice and wide. Shifting your awareness to the lower back. Keeping the gaze straight ahead or close the eyes. Relax through the shoulders, the neck. The arms. The palms stay nice and light. Take any weight out of the upper body. Relax the glutes, all the muscles in the legs, the hips, the thighs, the knees, the calves, the ankles, the feet, the toes. Just start to let go. If you're tensing anywhere, just try to release that. And then begin to puff the chest forward and lift through the crown. And just notice the different sensations in the lower back. Stay with your breath. you want to take this into your seal pose, getting a little bit deeper into that mid-back. Slowly start to float the elbows, forearms off the ground. And just avoid letting the shoulders travel up towards the ears. And if this gets to be too much, just slowly float those forearms back down, right back into Sphinx pose. Again, just check in, make sure you're not tensing those glute muscles, the leg muscles. Stay nice and relaxed here. Slowly, if you're in seal, start to make your way back down to Sphinx pose. Let the chest drop. Take those palms outside the chest, elbows to the sky. We're going to make our way back into a wide-kneed child's pose. So begin to press into the palms. Take it extra slow, stretching out that lower back, the mid-back, the upper back, the shoulders, the arms. Let the hips drop. Float the arms alongside the body. Coming into child's pose. Inhale, come up to a seated position. So from here, we're going to come into our little toe stretch. So bringing the palms forward, coming onto the knees, you're going to tuck the toes underneath and then slowly ease back. So you might feel this right away. So we're just going to stay here. So staying nice and tall through the spine. Close the eyes, bring the palms to the knees, the thighs. Relax through the shoulders. Inhale, float the arms up, ease up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale. And from here, we're going to just take a little tricep stretch. So bending that left elbow, bring that right palm to the left elbow. Just gently use that right palm to draw the arm inward. And release. Let's just take that to the other side. Bend that right elbow, left palm to the left elbow. Gently draw that elbow behind the head. Feeling a stretch, staying nice and long through the spine. And release. Exhale, float the arms down. And let's release those toes. Just let them lie flat. It's coming slightly towards the middle of your mat. And let's take a little counter stretch. So bringing the palms behind you, fingertips towards the top of your mat. So just kind of holding here. Opening the chest to the sky. Gaze up. And then if you want, slowly start to float the shins, the knees up off the ground, just coming into an opposite stretch, the top of the feet, the ankles. If you feel really good here and you want to come down onto the forearms, lowering down. So just an option. Just see what you feel comfortable with. Deep inhale. Exhale. And then wherever you are, slowly start to release. Come back up onto the palms. And let's extend the legs out in front. Shake out the legs. Bending the knees, flex the feet. Let's take the hands to the feet, coming in for a forward fold. So remember, don't force getting those knees straight. Just let the body ease into this. Don't pull on the toes. Instead, think about using your breath to relax the body. And let the chest drop closer. maybe release those hands from the toes and just bring the palms to the sides of the shins, the knees. Just gently let that chest drop. And let's walk those palms, coming back, taking a counter stretch, coming into our reverse plank. Let's point the toes, bring those palms behind you. Inhale, lift the hips up to the sky. Opening the heart, the chest. And then exhale, release. From here, bend the knees. We're going to make our way onto our back. Bring the arms forward. Roll all the way down. And then once you get down there, let those knees float into the chest. Feel the shoulders ground, the hips. And maybe let's just massage that lower back, making little circles going in one direction. And then going in the opposite direction. And come back to center. Let those feet ground, bringing them hips width apart. We're going to come into build into our figure 4 pose, which is the same stretch as our pigeon pose. So getting a little into those hips, the glutes. So from here, let's bring those fingertips down to the heels. Inhale, lift the hips up to the sky. Exhale, float the hips down. Extend both legs up. Relax the arms. From here, float that left foot down to the ground. Cross that right ankle over the left knee. And flex that right foot. Gently start to press that right knee away. Maybe feeling a little opening in that right hip. And then taking the arm, so you can stay here, or take that right arm through the window of the legs, float the left foot off the ground, bring both hands to the front of the left shin, and draw the legs towards the chest. You should start to feel a nice stretch in that right hip, the right back of the thigh, the glute. Stay nice and relaxed in the shoulders, the upper body, the neck, the jaw, the face. Keep pressing that knee away as you draw the legs closer towards the chest. Maybe come into that figure four, taking the palms behind the left thigh. Extend that left leg up to the sky. Draw the legs towards the chest. Stay with your breath. And then slowly bend that left knee. Let that left foot ground, keeping that right ankle crossed over the left knee. Take the arms out in T. Palms to the sky. Gently let that right foot float down to the left side. So coming into a twist. Keep pressing that right knee away, gaze over to the right. Inhale, let's float those knees back to center. And then take those knees right over to the right side. Coming into that nice twist here, gaze over to the left. Nice deep twist, getting into the lower back, the spine, the hips. Check in with the jaw, the face. Make sure you're not tensing up. Try to relax. Come back through center, float those knees back up. Take the arms alongside the body, keeping that right ankle crossed over the left knee. Inhale, float the hips up to the sky. Let that knee open up. Exhale, release. Extend that right leg up. left leg. Both legs up to the sky. Coming back to center. Exhale, float that right foot down. So we're going to repeat that sequence on the other side. Cross that left ankle over the right knee. Flex the left foot, gently press that left knee away. Feel that left hip opening up. And from here, if you want to take the hands in the front of that right shin, thread that left arm through the window of the legs. Draw those legs towards the chest. Keep opening up that left knee. Stay relaxed in the upper body. Let that left hip release. Maybe float into your figure four when you're ready, extending that right leg up to the sky. And draw the legs closer towards the chest. As that left knee gently presses away. Feel that left glute stretch. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, let it go. And slowly bend that right knee. Release the hands, grounding that right foot, keeping that left ankle crossed over the knee. Let's let the knees, left foot drop over to the right side, coming into that twist. Gaze over to the left palm. Keep opening up that left knee. Maybe even take your hand to the left knee, gently press it away. slowly float the knees back to center. And then just let them float all the way over to the left. Gaze over to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Bring those arms alongside the body, pressing into that right sole of the foot. Inhale, lift the hips up to the sky. Let that knee open up. Exhale, release, lowering the hips. Float that left leg up, right leg up to the sky. Just notice how the lower back feels, the hips. Bend the knees, coming in for happy baby. Peace sign, fingers wrap around the big toes or hands to the ankles. Open the hips, bend those knees. Feel the shoulders ground, the lower back. Maybe rock from side to side, massaging that lower back, the hips. Maybe extend the legs out, straightening the knees, coming into a nice straddle stretch. And then release, bring those soles of the feet together. Float the arms up overhead, Sapta Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Legs are in a diamond shape. And close the eyes. And come back to the natural breath. And from here, whenever you're ready, go right into Shavasana. Extending the legs, arms out in T. Our final yin posture. And coming to stillness in the body and mind. Feel free to stay in your Shavasana as long as you like, gaining all the wonderful benefits it provides. If you'd like to join me in closing out your practice, begin to bring some movement into the toes, the fingers, the hands, the feet. Inhale, float the arms up overhead. Bend the knees, making your way onto your side, coming into a fetal position. Just taking some nice deep breaths there. Slowly start to make your way back to a comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back. Closing out our practice with 3 cleansing breaths. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the mouth. Big inhale out. Exhale, let it go. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. And thank yourselves for starting your day in a positive and healthy way. And taking time for self-care. Be patient, be kind, be gentle with yourself. May there always be peace in your heart, peace in your words, and peace in your mind. Have an amazing day. Namaste.
I hope you enjoyed your journey today. If you would like to see new classes, please remember to subscribe, like, visit our website at kavelalife.com, become a member on our Patreon account. By becoming a member, it allows us to create new classes. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Kavela Life. Thank you so much. Namaste.